Transform this into this. Hello everyone, welcome in. My name is Hayward. I'm one of the head bakers here at The Big Bakes, and today I'm going to be showing you how to bring this jellyfish cake to life in 4 easy steps. So for this recipe, you need 4 6-inch sponges. I've made mine already. So whilst these cool down, we're going to get started on our jam. So any larger bits of fruit, you can just break down with the back of your spatula. Now we're going to go in with our caster sugar and corn flour mix. So the caster sugar is obviously the sweetener, and then the corn flour is a sort of a cheats way to thicken it. So when I do this with the back of my spatula and it leaves a line, then it's done. So our jam is ready now, so we're going to pour it onto our plate to cool down. This is the consistency that you're looking for. Okay, so we're on to step 2 now, which is stacking and filling our cake. So you're going to fill a piping bag with some of your buttercream, and that just makes the application a lot easier. So we've started with one of our 4 6-inch layers, and I'm going to just pipe a very thin layer of buttercream on the base. Spread that out to the edges. And now the next step that I'm going to do is pipe what's called a dam around the edges, and that just stops our jam layer from seeping out the sides. So it acts as a little barrier. Now we're going to go in with our lovely homemade jam. Not too much. Remember, this amount is for all of the layers, so I'd say a spoonful. Just gently with your palette knife, just spread it to the edges. See how that dam there is protecting it? So you don't want to miss that step. So that's one layer, and then we'll repeat until we've filled and stacked all of them. Now, crumb coat. So we're going to go in with our crumb coat layer now, and that just traps in any loose crumbs that are around the outside of the cake and stops them from transferring to our final layer of buttercream. Okay, so our crumb coat has chilled now. We're going to go in with our final layer of buttercream. So same technique as before, piping around, going all the way up. You want to make sure you're holding the piping bag quite close to the cake so that it adheres as you're turning. And then you're going to smooth it with your cake smoother. So obviously we're going for the underwater vibe, so I'm just going in with a different shade of buttercream. So I've got some white there, and I'm just adding that in dots. And then as we smooth it, it's going to give it quite a cool effect. Okay, step 3, we're going to pipe some tentacles. So I've got some buttercream that I've transferred to a piping bag, and I've got varying shades of blue. I've also marbled some white in there. Some squigglies down, varying lengths, evenly spaced, because we've got multiple colours to do. Step 4 is our dome on top. To do that, we're going to marble some plain buttercream with a few drops of colour, and then pile it on top of the cake and gently smooth out with our palette knife. And you're happy with it, we're going to go in with some sprinkles. So these are really cool because they look kind of like bubbles. So I'm just going to place them onto the cake. So there you have it, a jiggly jellyfish. Subscribe for more tips, recipes and baking joy.